Hi, this is Melissa Gordon. Today I've been musing about purchasing real estate in New York City, and specifically about whether a buyer should have representation in the form of a buyer's broker. Not surprisingly, I'm going to fall heavily on the side of yes. The reason for this is, first of all, it doesn't cost you a dime. Secondly, an experienced broker, unless you study the market every day the way I do, simply knows more than you do. Also, most buyers begin their search online. It's wonderful. I'm all for it. But what they don't fully understand is that every one of these platforms is advertising. Some sites claim to be data aggregators. Sure, they're aggregating data they've gotten from an MLS, or currently in the New York market, one of the sites is aggregating data inputted by brokers. Who knows if it's true? It's really important to realize that what you're seeing online is putting the best foot forward. They want you to like this apartment. When I put an apartment on the market, I want you to say, wow. You need a buyer's broker who's going to look under the rug for you, who's going to know more about the building than you know, who's going to help you through the icky co-op board process, where in a co-op, it's a community. They want to make sure that the members of their community can afford to be there, which is one reason New York has fared better during downturns than the rest of the country. So I'm in favor of that too. But it's very invasive. You really are getting financially naked in front of this co-op board. And having a broker on your team to help you with this process is very important. It just makes it easier. Additionally, a good broker is going to sit down with you and listen to what you want. And then, if you want something you can't afford, because the first thing they're going to do is send you to get pre-approved for a mortgage. If you can't afford what you want, they're going to help you manage your expectations and say, well, you can't afford this, but you can afford this. They'll give you options. You can click around forever online and get nowhere. So if you truly want to purchase real estate in New York City, and there's no better time, interest rates have never been lower. It's a good time. The inventory still is low, but it's a good time to purchase in New York. Speak to a good broker. Get yourself an experienced broker. If you want to work with your friend who just got their license, ask if your friend could hook up with somebody more experienced at their firm. That way you're getting the experience and they're getting the education. But don't try and go it alone. It really, you can get yourself into trouble, but more importantly, you can end up with nothing. That's my take on working with buyers in New York City.